Hi, I'm Lulu with Gut Feeling Holistic Health, and I wanted to chat with you today about something I've been noticing with some of my clients. Or maybe I'm noticing it because I notice it within myself as well. And that's this tension between trying and trusting. When we're wanting to make positive changes in our lives, we're wanting to shift our diet into a direction that feels more comfortable, we're wanting to meditate consistently, or I don't know, quit binge eating, be kinder to our kids, whatever it may be, we're wanting to make these positive changes, and we can get so caught up in trying really, really hard to make it happen, right? Like, we're going to think about it. We're going to research it on the internet. We're going to plan ahead for it and organize our diary to be able to do it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to think about it some more. We're going to beat ourselves up for not doing it on the schedule that we had in mind. Like, all of this effort, all of this trying goes into achieving these health goals. Sometimes they happen, right? Like, it happens sometimes. Often enough that we get like a little bit of a, like hitting the slot machine just often enough to keep putting the coins in. Sometimes all that effort pays off. But more often, we've put in so much effort, so much agony, so much striving, and the only payoff we get is feeling tighter and tighter and tighter and more constricted and more stuck in whatever wasn't working. We're still binge eating. We're still yelling at the kid. We still haven't meditated a single minute since our last yoga class or whatever. And we're hating ourselves more and more. Trying harder isn't always what we need to make those changes. Sometimes what we need to do is be able to try less and to trust more. When we're trying, we're up here in our head, super cognitive, effort, effort, effort. When we're trusting, we can relax. We let all of that energy shift down. We're more in our bodies. We're at ease. We're not stressed. We're open. We're gentle. And I think we get caught not trusting that we can trust as a solution. Maybe it seems lazy. Maybe it seems like, well, if I just give up and quit trying, how am I going to make these changes? But what I've actually seen, within myself and with my clients is that by learning to relax and listen and honor, that's exactly how we can access a place of deep transformation inside. So I'll give you an example of a client really caught up with emotional eating or binge eating. And she was just devastated around it. And she'd looked up everything there was to look up about it. She was thinking as hard as you could imagine about how could she solve this? How could she fix this? How could she stop this lifelong pattern? The very idea of setting aside the thinking and bringing her attention into her body and just listening to what her body needed with kindness and attention was really confronting for her. Really, really hard. This particular client I'm thinking of decided it was too much for her. She just wanted to keep trying her way with the thinking. And that's, I understand that. What I know from other clients and from my own experience is that at a certain point, we have enough information. We've thought about it enough. We may even have tapped into some experts to find out, oh, if I have this or that kind of medical situation, maybe moving toward this kind of diet would be really supportive, and I need to get some information about that. And do some brainstorming with a coach about how I could weave that into my lifestyle. That's all appropriate effort, and that's great. But at a certain point, we will be so much more successful if we can just put forth that effort and then let go of it and begin to cultivate trust. Trust in ourselves, trust in our bodies, trust in our process, trust in the circle of allies that we've gathered around us to help us in this journey, and trust in the outcome. It's pretty radical. And yet, I've seen it create such powerful change. Being able to shift from a place of living in like fear and hatred of ourselves and our bodies and our food. Being able to shift from that into a place of living with ease and confidence and joy, with room to occasionally mess up, but all kinds of faith in ourselves that we can get back on track and be moving in the right direction. Like, it's such a light and lovely place to live. And along the way, as we're learning to trust ourselves in this really deep way, we begin to treat ourselves so much better and to make those healthy choices in a way that begins to feel easy instead of effortful. So here's wishing you all a lot of ease and a lot of trust with whatever the changes are you're trying to make. It is possible. We can get there. We can learn to really trust ourselves and feel joy and delight in the journey and in the process. And try less, trust more, and get to where we're wanting to be in each and every moment. I'm eager to hear what any of you think or what your experience has been with trying harder or practicing cultivating trust. So please leave a comment. I will respond to it. And yeah, good luck to you.